Hello there, it is I, Paul from Bring It Gaming UK, and in this video we are doing the 500 subscribers Q&A special. Yayo! Excitement! I just want to start off by saying a big thank you to everyone who's subscribed to the channel. It means a load to me and to Ben. We really do appreciate it. It's been a massive 8 months for this channel, I would say, and the progression has just been insane. And long may it continue. We're at 501 subscribers now, so who knows what it's going to be like in the future. I'm hoping, you know, one day we hit that 1,000. That would be insane. That is the goal. But I'm just going to hand it over to the other version of me, who's already answered the questions. This is just a little bit of fill up for you, but thank you very much. I'll see you all in the next video. And also a special shout out to Jacob Ramsey, our Patreon subscriber. If you want to be a patron on our Patreon, I'll put the link down below. If you want to throw in £1, it doesn't have to be every month. Just for 1 month, you're like, oh, this guy's okay, I've got an extra £1, boom, £1. It all goes towards helping us buy better equipment for the channel. If not, just continue to watch, leave a like, subscribe, tell your friends, tell your nan, tell your parrot, and be like, whoa, this Bring It Gaming UK channel, it's mediocre at best, but you know, sometimes they make us laugh. But yeah, I'll see you all in the next video. Thanks. And the first question is from Viva Melly, at Viva Melly on YouTube. Who or what inspires you? Right, oh, we're going hard there straight away. Who or what inspires me? Right, if you're talking about in terms of YouTube, which I'm assuming you are, I wouldn't say the big YouTubers inspire me because they've got it made. Do you know what I mean? They can put out a video, it can be of good quality or mediocre quality or terrible quality. Now I'm not saying any YouTuber in general, PewDiePie. I'm just saying they can just put something out there, and it doesn't have to necessarily be the best content they've ever made, and people will just flock to it straight away. Be like, oh well, this is my YouTube, I'm watching the content, and they might not enjoy it 100%. They might not make them laugh, if that makes sense, or whatever it's trying to do. But because they've got their audience already, you know, it doesn't make a difference. They can pump out any quality content, and that's it. It's done. So for me, what inspires me, other YouTubers who are, you know, in my situation, Ben's situation, where, you know, they're not the best YouTuber in terms of subscribers and views, but the work every video, the work, they find an issue with their video and they tighten it. Or, I mean, we had a video that came out, Rico Funny Moments, and once it was out, you know, we sent it to the internets and on Twitter and stuff, and it got shared around and people enjoyed it. But I was still thinking, what could I have done better? Because that's the type of person I am, and I think smaller YouTubers are like that because they want to get that perfect video out. Because the Rico Funny Moments video was shared by the game developers, and one of them even said this is the funniest video on Rico so far, which blew my tiny mind. I was like, that's amazing, thank you very much. But in my brain I was like, well, what can I do to improve? And there was some issues with that video that I personally had. And those type of YouTubers like that, who are smaller YouTubers, who work their asses off for the videos and think, I could do better, I can put better content out than this. That's the type of people who inspire me, because they're on the same level as us and they're working as hard. They're saying to themselves, fuck this, like, this isn't good enough, I'm gonna try a little bit harder. I've got a Batman video that isn't funny enough yet, so it's not been out. I'm not rushing the video because I want to just get it out. I'm thinking to myself, it's not funny enough, so it's not coming out. So those type of YouTubers are the ones that inspire me. The ones that will work their arse off on a video and think, nope, it's not good enough, it's not getting put out, I'm going to keep waiting at it, keep working at it. Because we're all, this other YouTuber, I can't remember what it was, we're all one video away from hitting that subscriber goal, or we're all that one YouTube video away from someone noticing it and your channel taking off. And it could be the best video you've put out, do you know what I mean? And people will love it, but I would rather it be the best video as opposed to an okay video and people are like, oh well, it's not good enough, and then that's your chance blown. So like this YouTuber, he said, act as if this is the video that's going to get you made. This is the video that's going to get you 10,000 subscribers. This is the video that's going to make you, like, put you in a position where you can quit your day job and do YouTube full time. So I've got that in my brain every time I make a video. And the other YouTubers who are like that, they inspire me to do that. So thank you at Viva Melly on YouTube for that question. I appreciate it. The next question is from Will Campbell. What's your favourite thing about YouTube? And that's at Will_Campbell on Twitter. Right. My favourite thing about YouTube is the people. It's a good question. I enjoy talking, as you can tell, because that's all I do. I just fucking ramble. I ramble a load of utter bullshit, and people seem to enjoy that. I like talking to people. We've got, not fans, I don't like calling people fans because that sounds big-headed. Friends of the page, of the YouTube page, who I literally speak to every day now, and I really enjoy that. I enjoy that my content, like my Resident Evil videos, or our content, like Bring It Gaming, and the funny videos me and Ben do, that they start a conversation, and that's my favourite thing about YouTube. I mean, obviously I could turn around and say, oh, well, it's the views, or it's people sharing the content, but it's not. It's genuinely having a conversation with someone, either on the video or on Twitter, because they found my Twitter, or on Facebook, on the Facebook page. I'll put the links to those places down below as well, so people can check them all out. But yeah, my favourite thing about YouTube is talking to the people on our page, on our Twitter, on our Facebook, just about anything. I mean, it doesn't have to be gaming related. I've had people ask us questions, or I've had people say something on Twitter and I've replied to them, because I think, you know, they're watching our content. They don't have to. It's their time that they're spending to watch our content. So, you know, in my brain I think, well, you know, if they're prepared to spend time watching your content, you've got to be prepared to spend time talking to them. It's a two-way street. It's not, you know, as simple as, well, they watch my content, I'm great and they should. It's more like, wow, these guys watch my content, I'm gonna, you know, I'm gonna make friends with them, I'm gonna talk to them, I'm gonna have fun, have a laugh. And that's the way I see it, and that's what I enjoy most about YouTube, is, you know, spending time getting to know people and talking and making friends. So yeah, thank you very much for your question. That's at Will Campbell on Twitter. And the next question is off Kakarot, at Pezwenb on Twitter. Would you like Arnold Schwarzenegger to see one of your videos and react to it with you doing an impression of him? Hell yes. I mean, that's fantastic. Of course. I mean, he's my hero from the 80s. I watched all his movies, and I quote him because I love him. I mean, it's a terrible impression, and I can admit that, and I understand that. It's really bad. But, of course, I'd love Arnold Schwarzenegger to see the video of me going, stick around, come on, do it, come on, and have his opinion and be like, wow, that guy is terrible. But yeah, that would actually blow my tiny little mind. So thank you very much at Pezwenb Kakarot. Thank you. The next question is by Purple Paradise Neon on Twitters. When your channel blows up, thank you, I love the confidence. What are your other dreams that you would like to achieve? Right, well, before I did the YouTube with Ben, I was making films. I like films. Well, more so I like editing and directing. So if we made it big, I mean, Bring It Gaming UK would definitely come back. The main show, Bring It Gaming. I'm putting a video of the best bits out soon. Hopefully you'll enjoy that. And that's why we started this channel. So that, to be able to make that with Ben once a week, every week, and not worry about anything like that would be the dream. Just to make Bring It Gaming again. I love dressing up like a girl. I love dressing up like Batman, and to be able to do that every week and not worry about anything, that would be great. And also making independent films. I want to make a zombie film. I've always wanted to. I had a series that I had written called Look Dad Zombies, and it was like a comedy, kind of Shaun of the Dead, but obviously nowhere near as good, about a daughter and a dad and how they deal with the zombie apocalypse. And I wanted to make that, but unfortunately a family member got ill like the day we were supposed to shoot the first episode, and we couldn't shoot it, and I never got back around to it. And I'd love to actually go out and make that. That would be great. So yeah, in short, zombie film and bring it gaming full time and not have to worry about anything and just have fun and bring that weird crazy content that we used to do because I enjoyed it. It's my favorite thing on this channel. But thank you, Purple Paradise Neon, over on the Twitters for that question. Billy J Gaming on YouTube asks, what was your most enjoyable video to make and why? Right, any video that I'm with Ben. As you know, Ben is the other half of Bring It Gaming UK. Any video I make with Ben are my favourite ones because we work off each other. We like to make each other laugh, and that's all we do. It's just like one long. It's like a laughter track because all we do is just try to make each other laugh. Like I said in the previous one, Bring It Gaming UK. There's 4 videos on the channel now, and I'll stick them in the links down below as well. And yeah, I really did enjoy making Bring It Gaming. I loved it. They were the best things on the channel. But any video with Ben in, so you know, the Rico funniest moments, the Division 2 funny moments, and we've got one Saints Row Space Car. That was our very first Let's Play together. And the Bring It Gaming videos, those are the most enjoyable videos I've ever made. I mean, don't get us wrong, I love everything else on the channel, but they are definitely 100% my favourite videos, and I would love to be able to be in a position where we could both make those videos, like I said in the previous question, like once a week, every week, because one, I love spending time with Ben because he's my best friend, part owner of the channel, and we just work off each other, and we'll cry laughing pretty much every time we're game together. We're crying laughing, and we're just enjoying ourselves. And I feel we'll bring that to Bring It Gaming. Like Ben wrote every single one of those episodes, and every episode in my eyes was just funnier than the last. And in the first episode, it was basically just, do you want to dress up like a woman? I was like, yeah, let's fucking do it. I'm all for it. So we could bring that back and have that weird sense of humour we have, and do stupid shit. And I'd love it. Like, I'm all for dressing up like an idiot. I'm all for acting. Well, I am an idiot. I'm all for acting like an idiot, dressing up like an idiot. So my favourite videos are Bring It Gaming. I'll stick those in a link down below. Hopefully you'll watch them. I know the quality isn't as good as it could be, but you know, that was when we were first starting out. But yeah, those are my favourite videos. So thank you, Billy J Gaming, for that. That is Billy J Gaming on the YouTubes. And the next question is from Sniper Luke. What encouraged you to start doing YouTube, and what are your goals? Ben, again, encouraged me. I had a message from Ben, and I still remember the message to this day. You like gaming, I like gaming. Do you want to make a YouTube channel? Yes. And that was how it started. And then we met in the pub, and we just discussed a load of wacky shit which we could do in the video. We loved, you know, things like sent you a message and stuff like that, and we just wanted to make our own spin on that. And I had a camera then, and I had sound equipment, but I didn't know what I know now, so it wasn't as good as it could have been. Bring It Gaming. But yeah, that is that is what encourages. So if it wasn't for Ben, none of this would be happening. So Ben, and what are my goals? Just to continue to do what I'm doing, have fun. You know, I'd love to hit 1,000 subscribers. I'd love to get the channel to that place. I'd love to again bring It Gaming. I know I'm repeating myself, but that is the goal. That is what I would like to do. And that's Sniper Luke over on YouTube. Thank you very much for that question. And the next question is from @CaseyLouise on Twitter. How do you deal with hate on YouTube? I would say we're quite lucky in that we don't really get much hate. I mean, it is there. There's the occasional idiot on YouTube who's like, oh, your video is shit and you should quit. But I don't let it bother us. I mean, I'm used to people saying horrible things to us, so I just get on with it. I mean, is it fair? No, of course it's not. Nobody should deal with hate anyway. I mean, but at the same time, if you're doing anything, you open yourself up to hate. I mean, we live in a world now where you take a picture of someone, be like, oh, you look fat, or you dress as shit, or whatever, and I just say to them, look, if I want to wear a dress on a Friday night, I can wear it, and yes, I am overweight. Deal with it, bitch. But yeah, just you've got to deal with it. Develop a thick skin, whether it's making YouTube videos, making, you know, a film or a piece of art, or again a picture on Facebook. You put yourself out there to hate, and you've just got to get on with it. So that's how I deal with it. I just get on with the hate and just like, yeah, do what you want. I don't care. And yes, that's the best way to be. On to the next question. Right, this is from Ariel. Is it like Ariel from The Little Mermaid? Yeah, sorry. If anything was possible, what would you like to do? Who would you like to do a video with? That is a good question. One of my favorite YouTubers is Call Me Kevin. I just like his content. And because I'm trying to make similar content to him, I haven't watched his content in such a long time. But I do really enjoy his content. So I would say Call Me Kevin. But again, at the same time, if there was smaller YouTubers and, you know, they wanted to work with me or with me and Ben, and, you know, had the same kind of sense of humour and we could riff off each other and stuff like that, then I would work with them. It doesn't have to be someone with thousands or millions of subscribers, because that's not important to me. What is important is the content. Like, you know, for make a funny video, like I play PUBG. If there's somebody who wants to make a PUBG video but we can make it funny, then, you know, I'd definitely be up for that. But obviously it's just one of those things. We've got to click, we've got to have the same sense of humour, and it's got to be worth putting on the page. But yeah, I mean, if I could, it would be Call Me Kevin on the YouTubes. Or Terry Crews, because I really love Terry Crews, and he's got a YouTube channel, and he's just so inspirational. Like, I don't know what it is about that man, but like, I love him to bits, and I don't even know the bloke. I'm currently losing weight and exercising because I'm going to Comic-Con, and I find Terry Crews and Zachary Levi, the guy who's going to play Shazam, are like inspiring me in a way. So Terry Crews, like, he didn't know nothing about gaming, but his son was interested in it, so he thought, well, I'm going to get, you know, I'm going to become interested in gaming. And to me, that is a cool dad. Do you know what I mean? Like, so I would love to just, you know, do a video with Terry Crews. He could even ruin my body with a workout, and I would be happy to do that. But yeah, that's a good question. And we've got another question from Ariel. I'm probably saying that wrong, and if I am, I'm so sorry. Ariel on Twitter asked, which streamers / players do you look up to? I mean, I've already answered this. Just the ones that work hard. It doesn't necessarily have to be the biggest YouTuber out there. Could be a guy with 50 subscribers, but he puts content out that he knows he can be proud of. Those are the type of people. Like, I'm on a couple of YouTube pages on Facebook, and there's guys on there who put out good content, and I watch it and I enjoy it, and I think, you know, this guy he's putting effort in. It's not just he's took 20 minutes of a video and then just thought, well, I'm going to do this, and it never gets any better. People who like adapt and change and work hard on their content, those are the people who I look up to. So yeah, thank you again for that question. Right, next question is from Jacob Ramsey, our Patreon subscriber. He's a hero because he keeps the lights on and Bring It Gaming UK Towers. I mean, it's not really I just live in a house, but yeah, he gives us money, and we'll put it to good use. Howdy there, broskies. What got y'all into YouTube?
Right.
Aspirations / goal. And as always, keep up the good work. That's Jacob Ramsey. Right, what got you all into YouTube? Well, again, I mean, I've already answered that, but Ben, he got me into this YouTube video game thing. Goals is just to have fun, make some friends, have a conversation, and just, I don't want to be in a place where I'm sick of making YouTube videos. So my goal is to just continue making content, having fun, talking to friends over on Twitter or through the YouTube or on Facebook, and just have fun. That's the goal. I mean, obviously, I'd love it if we had 10,000 subscribers and we're in a position where we could make any video we wanted. We can go to, the gaming shows and stuff like that, and it's not coming out of our own pocket and stuff. But in the long run, I just think as long as I can have fun, as long as other people are enjoying the content, and as long as I can, appreciate them by, you know, having a conversation, making friends, then that's my goal really. That because I'm not disillusioned to think, you know, I'm going to wake up tomorrow morning, I'm going to have 1 million subscribers, and I'm going to be the biggest YouTuber in 5 years, and we're going to be able to make content in like the Bahamas and stuff like that. Just again, the goals are just to have fun, hopefully hit 1,000 subscribers one day, and just be able to enjoy ourselves and bring it gaming. So thank you very much, Jacob Ramsey, really do appreciate that. Thank you, you say our hero. And that was Jacob Ramsey over on the Patreons. Right, and the next question is from the Gamer JMO over on YouTube. What kind of things help your channel out the most? Right, that's a good question. That's from the Gamer JMO. Basically, it's 10% making YouTube videos and 90% networking. And I mean, like, and I don't mean just Twitter and Facebook dropping a link and hoping for the best. I mean, you comment on other YouTubers' videos, you work alongside other YouTubers, you watch their streams, and it's all genuine. If you're not a genuine person, if you come in to see somebody's live stream, and I just want to make this clear, I'm not addressing this to JMO himself. I'm addressing this to every single YouTuber, because I've done this, and it's a dick move, and nobody should be doing it. And this past 8 months, I've switched on my brain, and I've realised that to get ahead, you've got to be a decent person and not bullshit. Like, if you go into somebody's stream, don't just sit there for 2 minutes and be like, oh yeah, cool, I'm enjoying your content. And then when the YouTuber engages with you, or the Twitch streamer engages with you, you've gone. Because you're just like, well, there's my name and their thing, somebody might click on my link and I might get a subscriber. Or they might shout us out. Be a genuine subscriber, be a genuine YouTuber, and, you know, sit in somebody else's video and strike up a conversation. There's been times where I've sat and watched other people play a game that I don't necessarily like, but they've got good crack, or they've got good banter, or whatever you want to call it, and I've enjoyed watching them play the game. And I feel to do YouTube, you've got to give back to, you know, not only the people who watch by, you know, striking up conversations, being a good YouTuber, but, you know, just, you've got to be genuine. If you're not genuine, if you go into it thinking, well, my content is better than yours, and I deserve these views, then you're not going to get far. You've got to put the content out, of course, but networking, and be a real YouTube friend, subscriber, whatever you want to call it, fan. Don't sit for 2 minutes and think, well, I've been here 2 minutes, why isn't anybody subscribed to my channel? Just think, oh, this guy's putting out good content, I'm here, I'm going to watch it, strike up a friendship, and that friendship could change the whole dynamic of your YouTube channel. You could be watching their videos one week, and the next week they'll be like, oh, that person who was in my live stream, or that person who replied to me on Twitter, or on a comment on YouTube, he's got the same kind of, you know, sense of humour as me, or he makes the same kind of content, and they could have more subscribers than you, and they could turn around and say, oh, do you want to come on my page, kind of thing. And I'm not saying you should just do it for that. What I'm saying is you need to network, you need to work hard, I mean, which I'm assuming everyone on YouTube is doing, because if you're not, there's no point in being here. And you just need to be a genuine subscriber to other YouTubers, and, you know, have conversations with them, and just be a decent person. Because if you go into it thinking, well, my video's better than his, and I deserve more views than him, then it's just being a shit YouTuber, and that's not the way to go. So, and again, I just want to clarify, this isn't me directly addressing JMO the Gamer, and not at all. This is just me answering his questions and how I feel about the situation and how other YouTubers should act, because that's pretty much what I've been doing for the past 8 months. And I mean, look at the growth on our channel. I've got people who come onto the videos all the time and they watch content. I've had people who don't even like the video games I'm playing, and they've still watched the video because they enjoy talking to me, or putting questions down in the chat comments, sorry, and I'm just having a conversation. So yeah, in short, conversations, networking. Always reply to every single comment. I mean, obviously, if you've got millions of comments, then you can't. But if you've got, say, 10 comments, take 20 minutes out of your day to reply, because that also helps. And watch other people's YouTube videos properly. I mean, what's 10 minutes out of your day? I mean, like people say, 15%, 15 minutes of your day is 1%. Right? So that 1% of your day you could spend watching somebody else's YouTube video, and it could totally change your YouTube channel for the better, because they'll be like, oh, this guy's obviously sincere, let's work alongside him, or this guy's sincere, and they shout you out in a video, and it could change the whole outlook of your channel. So yeah, thank you. That was the Gamer JMO on YouTube. Thank you very much for your question. And the next question is from Scotty D Gaming. What was your game of the year 2018? And favourite game of all time? That's 2 questions, that, like. But it's alright, I like you, so I'll let you off. Scotty D Gaming, another gamer from the Northeast. Favourite game of the year 2018 is... Oh god, that is a hard one. I mean, it's not going to be like God of War or anything like that. Oh, that was fantastic. And Spider-Man was fantastic as well. But I have to say PUBG, and I know it released at the end of the year. But I'm addicted to that game. Like, there's no other game for me yet that has that heart-pounding, adrenaline-pumping kind of feeling when you get into that end circle and it's you against 2 other people, or you're in a squad and you're the only one left and you've got 3 other people to kill, and you're going for that chicken dinner, you're going for that win. That has never been replicated in any game I've ever played since PUBG. And for me, when it dropped on the PlayStation, I just knew I was going to get into it again, because I played on the Xbox. And I know it's got its faults, and I know it's a bit shit, and sometimes it lags, but I'm addicted to that game. I would spend my whole day playing that game. Just the whole day. Like, I can't even explain it. I love that game so much. And favourite game of all time is Resident Evil 2, the original version. It was my very first game on PlayStation, and I loved it to death. The remake is fantastic, I love it, but the OG version is the best. And that is Scotty D Gaming on the YouTube. Thank you very much, I appreciate it. Right, now we've got one from Devon Hall on Facebook. He hasn't put a link to any channel or anything, it's just Devon Hall on Facebook. How about your most anticipated game of 2019? He's really excited for Mortal Kombat 11. Anticipated is probably Crash Team Racing. And I would say Dreams as well. And DayZ. Shit, that's 3 games, Paul. Yeah. Those 3 games are my most anticipated. I can't pick between them. But yeah, that's Devon Hall on Facebook. Thank you very much. And now we have got Swollen Eye Games over on the YouTubes. Who was your biggest inspiration to start YouTube? My biggest inspiration to start YouTube. Again, I've already answered that. Ben, the other half of Bring It Gaming UK, he was basically said, do you want to make YouTube? I said yes. The rest is history. We've got the channel because of him. So again, I would say Ben, thank you very much for your question. Swollen Eye Games. Alex Camino Plays Games. What do you use to promote your channel online and offline? Online, Twitter, Facebook, other YouTubers. Not that I'm dropping links, I just want to clarify. I'm not dropping a link in someone's YouTube and saying watch my content. Just having a conversation, talking to other people, making friends. We're all in the same boat. We're all making the same content if we're YouTube gamers. And I feel that, you know, that person with 70 subscribers could be 1,000 times funnier, 1,000 times more informative than the people with millions of subscribers. So just promote your work by being a good YouTuber, by watching other people's content, leaving comments and stuff like that. And offline, I'm not even kidding, tell everyone. If you've made a new friend at work, oh, I'm a YouTuber. Everyone watches YouTube. Everyone. I don't know a person who doesn't watch YouTube, okay? So that there's a potential audience in every single person that you meet. Obviously, if they don't fit the demographic, if it's a 90-year-old woman and she's sitting watching knitting videos, don't be like, oh, I've got this YouTube channel and stuff like that. But every single person I meet knows about my YouTube channel that I'm friends with. I don't tell strangers on the bus. But every single person I know, like, I've got a friend who comes to the school, I drop my daughter off at school, I'm like, oh, I've got a YouTube channel, watch this, I think you'll enjoy it. He likes the same kind of stuff as me. He's not much of a gamer, but he likes, you know, funny things, so I showed him an episode of Bring It Gaming, he's like, that was hilarious. Just promote your work by telling your friends, tell your parents, tell every single person. That's pretty much how I would do it offline. And that was from Alex Camino Plays Games on YouTube. And the next question is from Ballsy Gaming. I love that. Ballsy Gaming. What a YouTube channel name. Did you live stream from the start? No, I did not. I did not. I wish I did. If not, did it have a big impact on the channel when you started? Yes, it did. Now, it depends on how you look at big impact, because I started live streaming Resident Evil 4 on the run up to Resident Evil 2, and because of that, I got 5 people I would call regulars who came to all the streams, and that's nothing compared to, you know, major like streamers who get like 10,000 people watch their content in like one stream. But those 5 people I now have on Twitter, I now talk to, I now play games with a few of them on PlayStation. So yeah, it has a big impact on me because it's allowed me to make friends, it's allowed me to find other YouTubers, and I just think, you know, live streaming, anything can happen. It's like I'm doing this Q&A now, but someone can ask me a question in a video that wasn't meant to be Q&A, and it can change the whole dynamic of the video itself. And live streaming is definitely something that every single YouTuber should be doing. I 100% agree, and I wish we had a live stream from the start, which sadly we didn't, but now we are, and that's the reason why. But that was Ballsy Gaming over on the YouTubes. Thank you very much. Next question is from Toxosaurus. What is your favourite game of all time? I've already answered that, but it's Resident Evil 2 OG, and the Resident Evil 2 remake is better looking, but obviously those memories of playing that game when I was a child, and even though I shouldn't have played it because my mum was very, like, she didn't want us to watch the Power Rangers. She was like, no, you shouldn't be watching violence. I got Resident Evil 2, and yeah, sorry, I was going to say Resident Evil 3 there. Resident Evil 2, and it was an 18, and it had horror and gore and blah blah blah, and for some reason I managed to get away with it. So yeah, Resident Evil 2, and because it's nostalgia, I mean, it's an ugly game now in comparison to the remake. Have you seen the remake? My god. But yeah, it is Resident Evil 2 OG. But thank you very much for your question. That was Toxosaurus. Cool YouTube channel name. What is the worst game you've ever played? And it is Hybrid Steel over on YouTube. Worst game I've ever played. I cannot remember the name of it, but it is a Resident Evil game, and it's kind of like a what if. You can kill Leon Kennedy and stuff like that, and you're like a group of mercenaries who work for Umbrella, and you've got to escape Raccoon City, but you've got to collect samples. It was just terrible. Now, I loved everything Capcom did before that in the Resident Evil franchise. I even played the light gun games, and I mean, they weren't great, but I did enjoy them. But for me, I paid full price for that game, and it was terrible. And I'll just add one more game in there: the Walking Dead game with Daryl Dixon and Merle Dixon. It was just terrible. I remember Ben saying, like, you do not want to buy this game, it's going to be bad, and he was right. He was really, really right. There's like a line in the trailer where Merle's like, what are you doing, Daryl? He's like, I'm saving the damn day. That's my terrible Daryl impression. It's not a real impression, it was just me putting on a voice. And in the game, when he says that line, it's cut from obviously the trailer and put in when he's rescuing some old lady's cat. And it was just terrible, and the zombies were terrible, and everything about that game was shit. So those two were my worst games of all time, and I paid full price, and that is some bullshit. But yeah, that is the final question. I do believe I've got everybody. If I've missed somebody out, I do apologise. But yeah, I believe that those are every single question that have been answered, and these weren't rehearsed answers. This is just all off the cuff. This is just me talking, which I do well, I've been told. And I'm sorry about that. But yeah, I really appreciate everyone who has, you know, checked out the Q&A and asked a question. And to everybody who is a subscriber, I really do appreciate it. In summary, I want to bring It Gaming back. I enjoy every single person who comments on the videos and on Twitter. I enjoy having them as friends, and it's been fun. These first 500 subscribers has been great. It's been a great ride, and I hope you'll all join me for when I hit 1,000 subscribers, because that would be great. That's the dream for us. We want to hit that 1,000 subscribers, and also we've got a Patreon. If that's something you want to have a look at, and maybe put £1 in, or a £10 or £1,000, you know, just put a million in. Do you know what I mean? Solve all my problems, and then you can have yours still. Well, you probably don't have many problems if you've got £1 million. But yeah, we've got a Patreon. I'll stick the link down below. And I've been Paul from Bring It Gaming UK. Thank you very much to everyone. Let's get 1,000 subscribers, and I'll see you all in the next video.